Work as much as you can. This is only for self-employed people. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, Saturday edition. Today's episode, we're going to talk about work. Work as much as you can. Now, when you probably hear this, you're thinking, what? Work as much as you can. Your instinctive, reflexive, thought or notion is to work as little as you can. No, flip it. Okay? If you're going to be successful, it comes down to one thing. Do what others won't. That's it. That is it. If you get nothing from these videos, then you should get something from every video. Basically, if you watch these videos, you should be able to have a successful self-employment venture. Okay. So anyways, do what others won't. Work as much as you can. Why should you work as much as you can? That was a great question. You should work as much as you can, first off, because when you get older, 40 years from now, think about it, if you're watching this, where are you going to be 40 years from now? I'm 32 years old, about to be 33 in August. In 40 years, God willing, I'm still alive. I'll be 72 years old. Okay? And I'll be living off of the fruit of my choices and decisions, as you will be. When you're 72, you're probably not going to be able to work that much. You won't have the energy. You may not have the mental capacity. You may not have the bodily functions to work. That's numero uno why you should work as much as you can. Okay? The second reason you should work as much as you can is because when you're self-employed, working equals helping. And so the more you work, the more you can help get people out of the hell that they find themselves in, the problems that are consuming their peace and their joy. Remember, people hire you to solve their problems. Okay? People don't buy their way into something. They buy their way out of it. That's the secret. If you're looking to sell something, sell a problem solved. Hey, our company is going to, if you're a painting company, our company is going to paint your worries away. Your worries of having a beautiful house to present to guests. We'll make it so beautiful that problem is solved. You never have to worry about. You have to worry about something else because the paint won't have to be worried about. Your company should be an eraser for somebody else's issue. Just want to say that. So you should work as much as you can so that you can help as much as you can. So you can look back in your life and be like, wow, I helped a lot of people. Versus I brought a lot of hell to people. And usually it's one of the two. Either you're going to help either a lot of people or you're going to bring hell to a lot of people. Okay, so there's something to consider. So those are two reasons why you should work as much as you can. Let's get into other reasons. Other reasons you should work as much as you can is for financial freedom. Logically, the more you work, the more you're going to have money. And if you're working all the time, you should have money all the time. Okay? And that's like being self-employed. You're constantly working. You're constantly helping. But really, you're constantly worshiping. You're worshiping God. You're worshiping Jesus by working. You probably never even heard it like that before. But this channel is dedicated to giving you real secrets to help you get to that next level in your life, in your business, and wherever you're trying to go. When you're working, instead of seeing it as working, you see it as helping, or at the most elevated version, worshiping. You're using the gifts that God gave you to help other people. There's nothing better than that. I truly believe work is the best thing on this planet. It took a lot of rumination, self-development, observation to get there. But I truly believe work is the best thing out here. A lot of us think it's rest. No, I think it's work. And it's enjoyable. It's not laborious. It's fun. You get to grow. That's another reason why you should work as much as you can, to develop yourself. Character development. To kill those vices. To kill those base desires, the laziness, the idleness, the incompetence in what you know. Like, this is why you should work as much as you possibly can. Don't work to exhaustion. But work towards helpfulness. Help as many people as you can during your limited lifespan. I've got to the point now where work is fun. The line is blurred between work and personal life, you know? I don't like the word balance, I like the word blend, but you got to find a good work-life blend for you. But this is another reason why you should work as much as you can, okay? Another reason why you should work as much as you can is for the ability to have an impact on other people. When you're working uses income, you can use that income for impact. Give to as many people as you possibly can. I saw this quote today that said, if you don't think money brings happiness, you haven't given away enough. I was like, ooh, that's good. If you don't think money equals happiness, you haven't given away enough to other people and almost everybody around you is looking for money. Someone you know is looking for money. And you can use your self-employment venture to help people. You know how many summer camps out there need money? How many churches need money? How many people's grandmas need money? How many kids can't eat because there is no money? There's all this money everywhere, but everybody needs it. Use your money to help other people, okay? So these are just a few reasons why you should work as much as you can. But you should work because really, it just gives you everything you want. Think about it. If you just work all the time and it's fun, you're worshiping all the time, helping people, worshiping God with your work, you're going to get to where you want to go. You're going to have a good life. You're going to be able to do a lot, have a lot of fun, vacations, chill if you want, but you get to the point where you just want to work, you know? You reach a point where you're just like, you really enjoy your life. You can enjoy working. I think you've won in life. Because, yeah, there's boring times when you work, for sure. There's times when it's hard, for sure. But if you can overcome that stuff and be helpful to your fellow neighbor, you're going to have a good life. One of the quotes I live by is, life's not going to work out until what's good and what's true. What's more important than me and my feelings? You watching this. Your life isn't going to work out. You're not going to get what you want. You're not going to make the money you want. Okay? You're not going to be able to have the experiences you desire until what's good and what's true becomes more important than you and your feelings. You need to stop living under the tyranny of your feelings. And when you can do that, you have a much better life. When you tell your feelings what to do instead of your feelings telling you what to do. Like, no, we're going to order our feelings in a direction towards something helpful and useful and productive for somebody else, for their own benefit. Okay. And once you can get into alignment with yourself on that and understand that you direct your feelings, you win. You help others win. Your bank account goes up and your happiness goes up. And you look around, you've done so many good things. And you're just like, wow, I'm glad I decided to take this path of self-employment. That's all about service and not selfishness. Okay. When you choose the path of self-employment, you have chosen the path of service over selfishness. You have chosen the path of risk and rigor over rest and relaxation. You have chosen effort over ease. Okay? You have chosen uncertainty over just, being like everybody else. You've chosen uncertainty over conventionality. And these are all choices. Okay? You have decided that you want to go and help as many people as you possibly can. Not for your benefit, not to make money. If your only goal is to make money, once you make enough money, your business dies because you did it for money. When you don't do things for money, it will flow to you. When you really do it out of a purity of heart. Like, these people really need a mechanic in this neighborhood. If you do it for that reason, you will win. There's a famous saying that goes, when you do things for money, God walks out the door. Don't ever do things purely for money, because it's soulless. It's just there's no life in it. It's all selfishness. And I'm sure you worked with companies before that were like, oh, you can feel they just want your money. They don't care about you. They just want your money, and you probably don't go back. Okay, but these are reasons why to get back to the topic of the video. These are reasons why you should work as much as you can, because you get to help people, you get to help yourself, and help your family. And work will solve just about every problem you have in your life. Whatever problem you have in your life right now, work will probably solve it. Either working on your mindset, working on helping other people, work on your relationship with God, working on your health. If you are willing to work, you will oftentimes get what you want. If you work and you wait, you are pretty much guaranteed to get what you want. Like I said, life's not going to work out until what's good and what's true becomes more important in your feelings. So get used to work. Stop hating it. Stop loving it. Understanding that these hands are your best friends and that work is your best friend and not your worst enemy. Some of y'all think that work is your worst enemy. That is, work is the worst thing on this planet. It is not. It is the best thing on this planet. Because everything around you that is good came through work, did it not? Everything. Someone made this sweatshirt, they worked on it. Someone made this phone, I'm giving you this thing, it came from work. This is why work is wonderful. Okay? It's wonderful. Because it lasts a long time versus the lie of thinking, oh, work is bad, I should rush to get out of work. You should rush to work, not rush to get out of work. Everything's just the opposite. If you do the opposite of what you normally want to do, you'll have a good life. I've learned that at 32 years old. If you want to mouth off at someone, just be quiet. If you don't want to work, work. Just do the opposite of what you naturally want to do. If you want to spend money, don't spend money. If you want to eat just to feel good, don't. You should eat to feel good. All these secrets, guys, on this channel, if you watch them, here's a secret right here. Work as much as you can, because in the long run, you'll look back and be happy. Okay? There are people counting on you to work more and worry less. I made a video a long time ago saying, if you work, don't worry. Either worry or work, but not both. You can work your worries away. Whatever you're worried about right now, you can work them away if you just believe in yourself and start helping your neighbor. Real talk. Work as much as you can. Fulfill God's plan for your life. Bye.